Agent Willmore.
My Agent Cook.
You picked a great day to be late. There's some big gun in from D.C. I don't know what's up, but it looks serious.
Yeah, he's probably here to make sure we're not stealing paper clips.
Come back later, please.
You better look busy until we know what's going on.
So who's the big gun from D.C.?
I think his name is Skinner. Assistant Director Skinner.
What case is you working on?
Pull tab counterfeiters and the militia group still active in the Northern Cascades. And an assist to the DEA on a meth lab ring, but handling things okay.
Did Shank seem upset?
Well, he smiled at me. That's never a good sign.
Did Shank seem upset?
I just told you. What's the matter with you?
Willmore.
Agent Willmore, I want to see you in my office.
You've got mail.
Come in. This is Assistant Director Skinner.
Agent Willmore?
Sir?
Two of my agents are missing, Fox Mulder and Dana Scully. I haven't heard from them in 3 days. I'm extremely concerned.
Are they romantically involved?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Where were they last seen?
In my office in D.C., right before they left.
What case were they working on?
I'm not quite sure. All I have is this travel requisition which shows that they were going to Washington.
These two agents were able to function with a high degree of autonomy due to the nature of the cases they pursued.
Can I get their cell phone number?
You'll find it in the dossier, however, they're not answering.
Have they disappeared before?
No, not like this.
Have they been romantically involved in the past?
As I say, I don't know. I don't believe so.
Should Cook be involved in this investigation?
Well, that's up to you, really. You know the Bureau's policy on backup? I would suggest you use all available resources.
Do you know of anything unusual in Everett?
There's nothing that I'm aware of.
What should I do with my current cases?
Hand them off to Cook. I know he's busy, but this is priority. File an APB on Mulder and Scully, then give your current case files to Cook. A.D. Skinner will join you shortly.
So, okay. What's happening? You can't just sit on this. You gotta tell me what's happening.
Jesus, if there's a brass button in the building, you're gonna kiss it, aren't you?
Oh, come on, man, tell me.
There's a couple of missing agents he's trying to find, okay?
I'm guessing I know what Shanks wants to do with your current cases.
Will you file an APB on Mulder and Scully for me?
Yes.
Shanks wants me to hand my cases off to you.
Great. Thanks, Golden Boy.
I suggest we start with the motel where Mulder and Scully are staying. I'll be waiting for you in the car.
Can I help you?
A blue one and a white one and a yellow one and a orange one.
Would you like a gumball?
Orange one.
Thank you. I didn't have a nickel.
Your little girl is beautiful.
Thank you. She's 3.
You sure I can't help you, gentlemen? Please don't do that. Do you know how many people do that with me sitting right here?
No.
Well, you're not the first.
We're looking for information on 2 FBI agents who checked in here.
Mm-hmm. And their names would be?
Agents Mulder and Scully.
Oh, yeah. They paid for a week in advance, room 3 and 4.
Did you notice anything unusual about the 2 agents?
The guy was kind of spooky. Other than that, no.
Did anything unusual occur while they were here?
Not that I can remember.
Do you have the make and license number of their rental car?
Sure, it's on the form, assuming they told the truth.
Could you write it down for me, please? Would you take us to their rooms, please?
Sure, come this way. Here we go. This is his room. She stays next door.
Thank you.
I hope there aren't any dead bodies in here. I got finals coming up next week. You can get in and out through here.
Did they ask you to unlock those doors?
Did they look unlocked? No, they didn't.
Thank you. We'll, let you know if we need anything else.
You know where to find me.
Why don't you start with Mulder's room? I'll take Scully's. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. I can't decide if that's good or bad.
Should we check the outgoing calls?
That's a good idea. The clerk will probably have a record.
How long have you known them?
4 years now. I've known Mulder longer than that. I guess it's been almost 6.
It would be helpful to know what case they were working on.
Yes. Yes, it would be helpful. Listen, I'd appreciate it if you didn't refer to them in the past tense.
What now?
Do you keep a record of outgoing calls?
Sure, for billing purposes.
Could I get a copy, please?
Great. Give me a minute. I want you to know you're putting me behind.
Sorry, I don't mean to bother you at work.
Fine.
What's your main?
I'm working on a law degree.
Can you remember anything that might help us?
No, I'm sorry. They checked in and left that evening. I didn't see them after that. That's where that went. That's supposed to stay in the lobby.
Agent Mulder has some interesting reading habits.
What are you, a child? I said don't do that.
I'll be reviewing my notes in the meeting room.
We're sorry. It is necessary to dial a 1 when calling this number. Will you please hang up and...
Hello? Who is this?
Agent Willmore, FBI. Who are you?
I asked you first.
Look, I work for the FBI.
Sure, okay. Why didn't you say so in the first place? I don't believe we're done in the field, Agent Willmore.
It would be helpful to have some background on the case your agent was pursuing.
Wouldn't it? When I have some, I'll share it with you. You can pretend you're not doing that. Why don't you check out the main floor? I'm gonna take a look in there.
I found blood. Someone got shot.
Well, this phone is DOA.
Why would Mulder and Scully have called this location?
I'm not sure, but it's the best lead we've got.
That blood is troubling.
It doesn't look very good, does it? Let's have it analyzed and hope it belongs to someone else.
The bullet passed through. The victim may only have been injured.
And that's assuming they were only shot once. But I appreciate your optimism, Agent Wolf.
If they were killed, where are the bodies?
I doubt the killers would leave the bodies of 2 federal agents lying here for us to find. If they're dead, we'll probably never find them. Let's just hope that's not the case. Now, if we delay any longer, we'll be lucky to find anything.
I'll have some DNA tests run on the blood.
I'll take a sample to the Psy Crime Lab in D.C. and have it analyzed.
What do you think about that?
I don't know, but I suggest you minimize your contact with it until we have it analyzed.
What do you think about this?
It's a popular brand.
Agent Willmore, FBI. Like to ask you a few questions. What's your name?
James.
What can you tell me about that warehouse?
Not much. It's a warehouse. I don't know, I just dock here. They used to haul a lot of cargo in and out of there. Armed guards sometimes. Lately it's been pretty quiet, which ain't too surprising, considering what's been going on around here.
Well, what exactly is that?
Fish been drying up.
Have you noticed any unusual activity?
Not really, just the fact the warehouse has been a lot quieter than usual.
You been here this last week?
Pretty much.
You haven't seen or heard anything unusual?
No, I try to get home by dusk, see my family.
Tell me about your family.
Why?
I'm curious. Just want to know about your family, that's all.
Okay. Wife, little girl.
How old's your daughter?
7.
Young for a man your age. I'm surprised.
I eat a lot of fish.
Is your wife younger than you?
Young enough to have a 7-year-old.
How long have you been in this country?
My accent give it away, huh? 10, 11 years, maybe.
Where you from, Mr. Wong?
China. I left Canton in 1985.
Any reason why we'd find blood in that warehouse?
No, industrial accident, maybe. I don't know.
Does this look familiar to you?
No. What is it?
Why don't you let me ask the questions? Can I get a cigarette from you?
Sorry, I don't smoke. Gives you cancer. Don't you watch the news?
So what's happened to the fishing?
I don't know, but it's getting bad. Some folks say it's from overfishing.
How long's this been going on?
Long enough for a lot of guys to move on. Can't make ends meet. I'm thinking about it myself.
That sedan's been following us since we left the field office.
do you think it is?
Someone who's interested in what we're doing.
What should we do about that car?
I think that's your call, Agent Willmore.
Do you think they know about Mulder and Scully?
It's possible. Why don't you go ask them?
Hey, Mr. Willmore. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Hey, John, how have you been?
Bored. Hope you have something real exciting for me.
I'll do my best.
So, what have you got?
You working on anything good?
Nope. This has been very slow. I count on you FBI guys to keep my life interesting.
How's your wife?
Ex, you mean? She's good. She's taking the kids to her mom's for Easter. Yours?
My wife?
No, your ex-kids. Yeah, your wife.
Good, I guess. We haven't really spoken in a while. Hey, don't you owe me $1?
From what, that basketball game? No way, that crooked partner of yours cheated.
Cook? He never cheated a day in his life.
Don't hold your breath over that buck. The boys in the crime lab are officially protesting. What's this, blood?
Very good.
You got a target to match it to? I can tell you the blood type, but without a target for a DNA test, there's not much I can do. What's the case?
A couple of missing FBI agents. We think the blood may belong to one of them.
That's too bad. I'd suggest you have the Cycrime lab in D.C. run it. They could probably match it against the current agent database pretty quickly. One slug. Looks like a 38. It's not in very good shape. Standard stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I dug it out of a hunk of wood.
You got it. What have we here? Oh, you're gonna have to do better than this. I can tell you right now what this is. It's industrial grade lead.
Lead?
Yeah.
Why lead?
I don't know. It's used for anything from weighing scuba divers to lining X-ray vests. Pretty common stuff.
Is there any reason why someone would treat this like contraband?
Nope. It's neither illegal nor sexy. There's no reason why anybody should want or need to smuggle it anywhere. No thanks, I'm trying to quit.
That's very funny.
Thank you. One Morley cigarette butt. I'll give it the once over.
Hey, don't you owe me $1?
I just told you. What's the matter with you?
Why were we being followed?
I don't know, but whoever's involved in this case isn't afraid of the FBI. There could be an underworld connection.
You think the blood belongs to one of your agents?
I can't rule it out. But I'll wait for the test results before making a determination. I suggest you do the same, Agent Willmore.
Is there any connection with the decline in fishing?
I don't see any obvious connection. Board fishing isn't a federal offense.
You think Wong is involved?
I don't know. Did you get the sense that he knew more than he was telling you?
He's definitely hiding something. What do you think that powdered lead is being used for?
I don't know. That one has me really stumped. It could be a byproduct of weapons manufacture. I suggest you conduct a little research.
80 Skinner, you've got a call on line 1.
This is Skinner. I understand. I have to go back to Washington immediately. I'll take some of the blood back to the lab in D.C. for analysis. I want you to begin surveillance on that warehouse tonight. These two agents are very important to me.
Hey, I'll be right with you. Just let me finish this up.
Agent Willmore, the prodigal son returns.
I could use some help with this case.
Okay, let me review your notes. You want to get that laptop working. Call the Computer Crimes Division and have somebody take a look at it. And, I'd run a background check on Wong. Rest of it looks pretty good.
Hey, pal, how's it going out there? I'm sure you're sucking up to Skinner appropriately.
Well, I learned how to suck up from you, remember?
Oh, yeah, right. What's Skinner like?
He and Shanks should have babies.
Well, I'm sure he's torqued about his missing people. Hey, listen. If you need anything, you just let me know, okay?
Thanks, man.
What's with the laptop?
Oh, Scully's. It's password protected.
You want me to call Computer Crimes Division and see what they can do?
Sure.
You got it. No problem.